Do a face reveal. How'd you know what I was gonna do? Alright, I think this is my cue. So I'm gonna come out here, and this is me! This is the one who you've been waiting for to see for 2.5 years. Actually, just kidding. This is my guinea pig, Cuddle Muffin.
This is me, Cuddle Muffin, my daddy's favorite guinea pig.
Tied. Since I'm stripping off all these clothes, what should I take off next? Oh, you want me to take off my pants next? Wait, you don't? Oh, you want to see what's under this? Well, alright. You weren't expecting this, were you? And you're probably wondering, Akbach, why are you so gorgeous? I know that's probably not what you're thinking, but if you ask that, you're not wrong. Why is my hair so long? And it's just because I feel like it. So, we will be having the 1K Q&A shortly, but first I'm going to talk about the future of the channel. So, first off, monetization. I am now eligible. I submitted my request on Monday, and I'm hoping for an answer within the next few weeks. And then I'm also going to be starting a new series called Mutt Draft Spin the Wheel. So on Mutt Drafts, or formerly known as Draft Champions, we're going to spin a wheel to determine what type of draft we do, and if we lose, we're going to have a forfeit. But to add to the fun, I bought a hand physical wheel that I will hand spin, which I think that'll be a little bit more enjoyable than some online wheel. Alright, so the first two questions from the Q&A are from Royal and Poison, hashtag 3RMP, get his channel back. The first one is, what keeps you motivated and what gave you the idea to start YouTube? So what keeps me motivated is that I just enjoy it. I never really get bored with recording or editing, which is good. There's Cinnamon the Guinea Pig's foot. And then what gave you the idea? So one of my friends a few years ago said that we should start YouTube channels and we could collaborate and stuff. I'll leave his link in the description if you want to subscribe to him. And I thought that was a really good idea, so I figured why not. And then, what were your parents' reactions when they found out you were starting YouTube? From what I remember, they weren't interesting because I don't remember. The next one is from Nick. He asks, is Baker Mayfield going to go to the Hall of Fame? Absolutely. Positively. No. I mean, he could, but that would make me look really bad. Alright, and then the next three questions are from Garrett. So his first question is, how old are you? I'm 69 years old. Why are you a fan of the teams that I am? Tigers, Lions, Oregon football, Kansas basketball, go Jayhawks, and the Blackhawks and the Pistons. So I'll probably make a bigger video in depth just talking about this topic because I find it very interesting. But I guess I'll give a quick summary here. So it started with the NFL and the Lions. I thought they had the coolest helmet. And then a few years later, I sort of hopped on the Tigers bandwagon when they were good. And when I got into basketball, I figured I'd be a Pistons fan. Wasn't the same for hockey, and I'm not super into hockey. And then college sports, Oregon, it's the uniforms. You can't go wrong. And then Kansas basketball, what I think happened, the reason why I'm rooting for such a good team, I think it's sort of a coincidence that I must have saw a top 25 and thought Kansas had the best logo. So that's the only reason why I probably chose them. I didn't realize there were as many teams as there were. And then he also asks, what is my preseason prediction for the World Series? In the AL, I think you could go with a number of options. The Yankees, the Red Sox, maybe the Indians, and also the Houston Astros. Of those teams, I'm going to say the Astros. And then in the NL, the Braves, even the Phillies, the Brewers, maybe the Cubs. Certainly the Dodgers, probably not the Padres, but they do with Manny Machado now. And of those teams, if I had to guess now, I would probably say the Brew Crew. And then Houston versus Milwaukee, I'm going to go with Houston, because I like the Astros. A lot of players who I really like. George Springer, Justin Verlander, former Tiger, Jose Altuve, Carlos Correa, Alex Bregman. So they're sort of my number 2 team behind the Tigers. You may just think I'm some pasty, unathletic white kid, but boy, you'd be wrong.